Picture this. You are trekking through a lush, mysterious jungle or wandering across a quiet riverbank. Suddenly, your foot steps into a patch of strange, wet sand. Before you even realize what's happening, your boot sinks deeper. You try to pull your leg out, but it feels like an invisible pair of hands is dragging you straight down. Panic sets in. You struggle, you thrash, and glub. You are sinking faster and deeper until the sand reaches your waist, your chest, and finally, your chin. If you grew up watching 90s adventure movies and cartoons, you probably believe that quicksand is a bottomless, greedy monster that waits to swallow you completely whole, leaving nothing behind except your cowboy hat. But prepare to have your childhood fears completely rewritten by real science. Today, Quack is stepping right into the muck to find out what actually happens when you fall into quicksand. First off, let's demystify what quicksand actually is. It is not some magical bottomless pit of death. In reality, quicksand is just ordinary sand mixed with a high concentration of water, usually sitting over an underground spring or pooling in a basin where water has nowhere to go. But here is where the fascinating physics come in. Quicksand is a non-Newtonian fluid. That means it behaves like a solid when it is left alone, but the moment you apply stress or pressure to it, like stepping on it, the solid structure breaks down, and it suddenly acts like a thick, gooey, highly viscous liquid. As poor Quack steps onto the patch, the vibration of his footsteps liquefies the sand beneath him, causing him to drop down. But don't panic just yet, because science has a massive surprise in store for us. Now, let's talk about the absolute biggest movie myth of all time. The idea that you will completely sink and disappear. Hollywood loves to show explorers vanishing beneath the surface, but real physics makes that completely impossible.
Why? Because of human density.
Quicksand is a mixture of sand and water, making it roughly twice as dense as the human body. Because your overall physical density is way lower than quicksand, you are essentially a floating object. Just like a piece of wood bobbing in water, your body wants to float. According to the laws of buoyancy, you will never sink past your chest or waist. No matter how deep the quicksand pool is, your chest cavity holds enough air to keep you naturally buoyant near the surface. So, if you can't sink all the way, why do people actually get stuck or worry about quicksand? The real danger isn't the sinking, it's the suction and panic. When you panic and thrash your arms and legs violently, you act against the non-Newtonian fluid. Your frantic movements force the sand and water mixture to pack tightly around your limbs like solid concrete. Plus, trying to pull your leg straight up creates a partial vacuum underneath your foot. Overcoming that atmospheric pressure and suction requires an immense force, roughly equivalent to lifting a car tire out of the mud. If you keep struggling blindly, you exhaust yourself, get stuck tighter, and in rare real-world cases, a trapped person could face dehydration, exposure, or danger from a rising tide if they can't free themselves. Fortunately, surviving quicksand is all about outsmarting physics instead of fighting it. If you ever find yourself trapped in a patch of quicksand, Quack's golden survival rules will save your life. Stop panicking and stay calm. Take a deep breath to increase your buoyancy, lean backward. Spread your weight out horizontally over the surface of the sand, just like floating on your back in a swimming pool. By increasing your surface area, you let the buoyant force push you up. Wiggle your legs gently. Slowly work water down around your legs to break the suction vacuum. Once the seal breaks, you can easily paddle your way backward onto solid ground. Quicksand might look terrifying in the movies, but in reality, it's just a quirky, messy physics trick played by nature. It can't swallow you whole, and as long as you keep your cool and float, you'll walk away completely fine. Thankfully, Quack managed to paddle his way out, though his feathers are definitely covered in thick, sticky mud today. Have you ever encountered quicksand or weird mud in real life? Or did Hollywood terrify you too as a kid? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to join the Quack Explanation family for more wild science facts and survival breakdowns. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.